Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Ask Rebecca radio show. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody had a great week. Quick shout out to everyone who attended this past Saturday's energy meditation and mimosas at Casa Tapas Wine Culture in Winter Park with the lovely ladies of Enlighten Us. I appreciate you guys coming out to support me and other local businesses in our community. Thank you for letting me test out my new clear triangle crystal quartz that was gifted to me by a friend of mine, Jennifer, and it's such an awesome gift, and I got to test it out this weekend, and let me tell you, this crystal is so powerful in its vibration and sound. I'm totally going to give you guys a little test really quick because it's so awesome, and I just want to see if you feel it. Ready? Dave, is that killing your ears? Okay, so I won't do that for too long because it is very, very powerful. It's pretty amazing. I hope you felt it. I've created some chakra clearing meditations using this crystal that I'll be launching on my Patreon channel this weekend. And before I move on, if you live here locally in Orlando, go check out Casa Tapas Wine Culture. They are beyond awesome. This is a family-owned business. It's a beautiful, beautiful family. Wife, husband, 3 sweet little girls with another baby girl on the way. Wonder what kind of karma hubby's working out there surrounded by all the girls. Not only did they allow us to take over the entire restaurant when they are normally closed during that time on Saturday, they prepared a special brunch menu just for us, and all of their tapas is made from scratch. It was so good. And just to give them another shout out, this is how impressed I was with them, is they made us fresh muddled strawberry mimosas that were so delicious, we could not stop drinking them. It didn't even taste like a mimosa. It just tasted like a cream strawberry drink. It was so good. They totally had all of us hooked. So I highly, highly recommend go check them out. They're on the corner of Goldenrod and University Boulevard in the public shopping plaza. Be sure to check out the Enlighten Us ladies calendar as well of events. They do lots of cool pop-up workshops like couples massages, makeup classes, hairstyling classes, make your own earrings, fitness boot camps, make your own leather dog collars, cocktails, and the list goes on of all the cool, awesome workshops that are hosted by Enlighten Us. And, what's cool about them is they unite local businesses with each other and the local community. And really, you guys, it takes a village to help every business and individual thrive. So we all become more successful in our lives when we're supported by one another. So I look forward to doing another event there because you already know I was blowing them up and asking, when can we do another event? It's a sweet space, and definitely go check it out. Okay, so the norm these days is we are being hit by one energetic wave after another, mixed with astrological events that we won't see again in our lifetime. We are fully in the ascension process. We're getting pummeled left and right with one challenge after another and one blessing after another. Lots of things happening worldwide with everyone. You may be dealing with the flu, a cold, sinus issues, body aches deep in your bones. I've had lots of spine and hip bone pain that's hit me in waves at night. And just as quickly as the pain comes on, it's like this intense pain, and then it just goes away just as quickly. It's so, so odd. We've got another round of emotional junk being released from within. So you could have been feeling emotional this past week as well. Feel it, accept it, and let it go. Anxiety, fear, sadness, lots of triggers and PTSD flare-ups as well. Hang in there. It comes in waves, right? You won't be given more than you can handle. And just work on you, release, don't resist, and know this is all happening for your highest good. Focus on self-love and service to others, and you cannot go wrong. Okay, Mars moves into Libra today or tomorrow, depending on where you live. So, over the next couple of weeks, things in your life, for the most part, will be about compromise, less competitiveness, and kind of a make peace, not war attitude. And that's thanks to the Libra energies that are softening the energies of Mars. And uh, around October 9th, you could experience feeling angry or frustrated when you have to put the needs of others first around that time frame. And that's because Mars opposes Chiron, and Chiron's the wounded healer. So it's all about woe is me and pity party. And you might get frustrated when you're needing to, fulfill the needs of others. But that's kind of the only shakeup that I really kind of feel. Other than that, the next few weeks we'll get a nice little break, and just maybe we can put aside our selfish interests and start to cooperate for a greater good. And for more information on your specific sign, check out Wake Up World's article written by Nikki Harper. She breaks it down what you can expect during that time frame based on your zodiac sign. Okay, so tonight I won't be taking a caller since I'm unable to do. I cannot talk, you guys. I'm trying. My brain's working faster than my mouth. I'm unable to do the show live next week. I'll be at a rehearsal dinner out of town for a friend's wedding. And so I'll be doing a double show. And we're going to get into what you can expect from tonight, October 3rd through to October 17th as an overall theme, and then areas of love, work, finances, health, and spirituality. Okay, general themes. The first theme these next 2 weeks coming up is delight. And I just kept hearing, and some of you might not even know what song I'm talking about. It depends on your age. But I just kept hearing the lyrics to D-Light's song, Groove is in the Heart. I won't sing it for you. I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. But that is exactly what I feel you'll be feeling. A groove in your heart that's filled with delight, okay? Joy, happiness, fulfillment, and a smile on your face and in your heart that's so contagious that it's going to spread to the world around you. And it's such an awesome vibe, right? So, I don't know, maybe find a song and listen to it and get that groove. It's a really nice song, and just hearing it in my head makes me want to dance. So another message, awesome feeling that is headed your way for this week is the vibe of bring it on. And I can hear many of you saying it over the next 2 weeks. You're ready to tackle anything and everything necessary to better yourselves. So some of you will use it in a happy, joyous context. You're excited about what's happening in your life. You're excited about what's coming into your life, and you're just feeling really good. So you're like, I am ready. Bring it on. I'm going to tackle this. I've got this. And then some of you will use it in more of a matter of fact way to tackle a challenging situation. And that would be more along the lines of bring it. Right? Just bring it on. I don't even care. Bring it on. I'm going to deal with it. So it's kind of that energy. And you may even teeter between the two energies with that. So whatever works for you, whatever comes up, it's all good. Something else that was coming to mind for you this week was being shown to me through a memory from my past. And my sister and I, in our single wilder days, used to go out dancing and drinking and partying a lot. And one of my sister's friends was a bartender, and she used to make us a drink that we called the magic elixir. And yes, it had alcohol in it, but I don't think that was the magical part. Or maybe it was. I mean, I don't know. I can't say for certain. What I can tell you is this elixir would get rid of nausea and hangovers. It was awesome. So we would make sure to get that elixir from her wherever she was working. We would end up there at the end of the night so that we could get our elixir fix, so we wouldn't feel like crap from all of the other alcoholic drinks that we were having earlier in the night. So the way this is coming up for you is you tapping into, it's not partying and drinking, maybe if you choose, but it's more about you coming across your own magical elixir that works for you. Even if that elixir is a visualization exercise, a lotion, a potion, or something else that you stumble across or that you can use to basically heal yourself. So, as an example, you're free to use this one. You could do a visualization that you have a crystal chalice of elixir divino made up of alchemic properties that will heal anything, even wounds that can't be healed. And what are you going to do with it? Right? What are you going to do with this elixir? Are you going to rub it on your body? Are you going to drink it? What are you going to do it? You're going to use it to heal your physical body, your broken heart, a shattered dream, or to soothe a situation in your life or revitalize a relationship. So to me, this memory of elixirs means that you're going to be going through a healing of some sorts over the next couple of weeks. You'll have the energy to heal yourself and others brought to you by the elixir of God's love, right? Or through your own strength. And more than likely, it's going to be through God's love and your own strength that you are going to really heal something within you. It'll be almost magical. So I look forward to seeing what that is in your life. Most of you will be feeling really, really good. You'll be feeling more secure and hopeful about the future. You'll be receiving returns on investments, meaning what you've been putting out there and working on is going to be coming back to you in a positive way. Unless you've been sowing negative karma, well, then you might be seeing that happen instead. But for the most part, you should be seeing some great things happening for you over the next couple of weeks. Now, you'll also be more selective about where you choose to put your energy. Are you going to invest your time, attention, and energy in things, people, or situations that aren't best for you or aren't reciprocating or they're draining, exhausting, and crappy? Or are you going to invest in new experiences, new things, new people, and new situations? Or maybe you do a combination of the two, right? Maybe you pluck a couple of weeds from your garden and you plant a couple of new seeds. And that way you create the best of both worlds. But you need to clean house. You need to figure out what is not working in your life. Stop clinging on to things that are bringing you down. You've got nothing to lose. Okay. You'll be working on balance, friendships, joy, and sharing, also romantic partnerships. A few of you could be out of balance in this area and you're investing way too much time either in a friendship and you're neglecting your romantic relationship, or you're investing too much in a romantic relationship and not into a friendship. And you can switch that around with work as well, because some of you are workaholics and you're neglecting yourself, you're neglecting your partner, you're neglecting your family, basically. So flip, insert whatever it is that you might be out of balance with. Remember, everything in life is about balance and neutrality in order to experience a complete state of peace, love, joy, and contentment. Whatever is out of balance is going to be brought into balance through challenges and obstacles if you aren't recognizing it on your own where you're out of balance. Your animal spirit energy is the octopus, reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. When in balance, interested, engaged, intelligent, sorry, my brain just went. When out of balance, needy, clingy, lacks courage. To bring into balance, space to oneself, and talk therapy. All right, let's move on to work. For those of you that are employed, for some of you, things will be going really, really well. You're seeing a lot of your hard work starting to pay off. You're getting things accomplished. You're just being rewarded for all the effort and time and energy that you've invested in yourself and into your life in whatever area, besides work too. Like you're just going to see a lot of things coming to fruition. So maybe at work, some of you I feel like could get a bonus or a pay raise, or maybe some other reward that comes your way, a promotion or free tickets to something. It could be anything. A few of you, along with your coworkers, may have some low morale and you're feeling that you just like work a lot less and you're not very happy. I kind of feel like it's more of a passing phase. I don't really, maybe that's a group of you. For a group of you, it's just the energies over the next 2 weeks, but it'll pass. For another group of you, your job sucks. Your work's horrible. It's a horrible place to work. So I think the way that I'm seeing this is that some of you may even have a bit of an uprising. Maybe you're challenging the authority at work, or you're trying to round up people and make a policy change or something like that. I do feel like there's a possibility we may also see some strikes or something in the mainstream media. Maybe a bigger corporation has a strike happening, or some other type of employee related issues within a corporation. Those of you that are looking for a job, if you have been putting a lot of energy into applying and you've just been busting your butt doing that, again, you've been planting those seeds, right? You're putting all your energy into that. You're going to see rewards over the next 2 weeks. You're going to be interviewing for new jobs. You're going to get hired. You're depending on where you are. So some of you are going to get interviews. Some of you are getting second interviews or third interviews or in-person interviews. Some of you are getting hired. And some are just, having the initial setup of the interview. But either way, I feel lots and lots of positive energy here for the next 2 weeks. Love, if you are in a committed relationship and dating seriously someone, your partner could be seeing some awesome things happening in their life, which directly improves your life too. And a few of you who struggle with jealousy, envy, or insecurities, or feelings of not being good enough, I feel like you could attempt to sabotage by emotionally reacting in a negative way to your spouse partner's good news, right? I feel like all of a sudden fear kicks in and you're just like, oh my gosh, what if, they make it so big and then they're going to leave me because now they're going to be a millionaire and they're not going to want me, right? That kind of a thing. Don't do that. You'll ruin your relationship. Be supportive, be excited and happy for your partner. Some of you could be feeling suspicious and fearful. Besides that, not having anything to do with great news for your partner. And I feel like some of you need to start fresh in your relationships by forgiving and forgetting, or your relationship will not last. Depending on what needs to be forgiven, you may need to forgive, forget, and move on. Okay. So not all relationships are fixable, and sometimes we overstay when really it's time for us to move on. Those of you that are single and dating, a few of you have your heart set on a crush, a specific person, fantasy, or unrealistic perspective of relationships or the object of your desire. I feel like you've got to check in with yourself and get into a space of getting real, right? Work through your fears, insecurities, and all of that and get out there. I do feel like a handful of you will meet someone, or at least the beginning stages of meeting someone. Maybe you're making a connection with someone online, or you meet someone in person and you start talking and hanging out. Finances, I'm feeling money for many of you. Things feel stable. They feel steady for some of you. Some of you will see an increase in your finances. It's not a good time to gamble or make risky investments these next 2 weeks. I do feel like more conservative type investments would be better for you. And those of you having money problems, I'm getting that you need to take a look at your relationships, A, with money, and B, your place of employment. And I know it sounds kind of silly, but if you hate going to work every day and you hate all of your coworkers and you're just going there to work because it's a paycheck, but you're miserable and you hate it, yeah, you're blocking receiving, right? You are blocking yourself from receiving more. And you need to either take a look at fixing those relationships and opening yourself up a little bit more, or you need to just find a new job. Because I do feel like there's something you could do to improve the relationships there. And if you do, like I said, I feel like it's going to open the flow of prosperity, the flow of money for you. Health overall, good for everyone. I feel like you're working on thinking and keeping a positive attitude, right? So you're catching yourself when you're going into negative thoughts and you're saying, no, 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 I got to stay positive. And some of you are working on and examining your belief systems. Some of you will be figuring out ways to better cope with stress or figure out the best form of stress relief for you. And lastly, if you're dealing with some health issues, I'm getting a few of you need to look at how well you do at letting others help you. Are you, again, blocking receiving, right? Are you open to receiving and accepting help from others? And the way that you can look at this is, do you feel uncomfortable receiving a compliment? If somebody says to you, oh my gosh, I think you're so awesome, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you do great work, does that make you feel uncomfortable? And do you're just like, oh no, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, now you're blocking receiving, right? Does somebody offer you assistance? Hey, can I carry that box for you? Or hey, can I help you with that? And you're, nah, I got it, right? So you need to take a look at that, because you have to be open to receive and accept things in your life, especially healing. And wouldn't you want to try everything to improve your health, especially if you're dealing with a life or death illness, right? I'm not telling you to walk away from your doctor. I'm not telling you to walk away from any of that, but I'm asking you to consider a bigger perspective, a broader perception of maybe opening yourself up to trying different things, especially when you are dealing with life or death illnesses. What do you have to lose, right? It makes no sense. So many people are willing to try chemotherapy, radiation, opioids, and other pharmaceutical treatments that literally just deal with masking symptoms and kill you faster than any disease itself. But you absolutely refuse to try alternative healings, whether it's medicinal marijuana that literally has no side effects except healing the root cause of your disease and maybe giving you the munchies, or trying acupuncture or chiropractic work, getting vitamins, herbal treatments, a clean diet, and examining your beliefs, healing emotional traumas, right? Healing your past, letting go of all the garbage and emotional baggage that you've been holding onto for decades because you want to stay mad at someone, right? Or because you want to just dwell on your life story of being a victim or whatever it is, right? You've got to heal these emotional traumas, which contribute to illnesses manifesting in the physical body because you're not releasing it, right? You're not letting it go, so it sticks to you. And, I just want you to try something. I just want you to try, right? Do some research. And look, I apologize for going off on a tangent about this, but I'm especially passionate about it because I've witnessed the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. My mother passed away from it. It accelerated the demise of her life quicker than the cancer ever could. Okay. And I've witnessed so many other people suffering from added medications that they're putting in their body that literally just mask the symptoms, right? And I've also known people and have been witness to people really being cured of incurable diseases. I've witnessed it. So anyway, I don't want to go off on the pharmaceutical industry. I only got 2 minutes left, but I don't want you to be sick. You're paying for medicine, more insurance, more doctors, and you're never, ever, ever being cured, right? So you're just prescribed another pill to cover up the side effects and symptoms of the pill that you're already taking. And just a quick thing, if you have cholesterol problems, take some garlic pills. Your cholesterol problem will be gone in a month. I'm living proof of that. Blood pressure issues, anything like that, take cinnamon. And everybody get on some vitamin D3 pills because you do not have enough vitamin D. I don't care what anybody tells you. And vitamin D3 affects fertility, thyroid, endocrine systems, everything. Just look into that. Advocate for your own health and well-being. Spirituality. I got 60 seconds, you guys. You could be focused on karma and the cyclical nature of life. Some of you will really be in service to others mode. Lastly, some of you will be working on feelings of belonging, not only with others, but with yourself. Take a look at, are you at home in your own skin? Are you comfortable with who you are? Do you like you, right? Everyone's heart chakra will be opening more this week. You could experience heart palpitations, heartburn, and anxiety. Go to the doctor if you're unsure about your symptoms. Don't just take my word for it, because what I do isn't 100% etched in stone. But I want you to try everything for your healing and health. That wraps up this week's intuitive messages. I hope everyone has a fantastic 2 weeks, and I will see you when I get back. Bye.